Well, you guys are fucking morons.
Dude,
so.
no, I'm not.
Yeah,
the
you
logo
are.
doesn't change colors.
Dude,
I saw him at the gym training on the sit-down fucking bike.
Stop.
You fucking loser.
I did hitting 100 wedge shots in a sim.
You go to jail for public indecency, right? Got your 2-inch knuckle fucking around.
Yeah,
You're fucking funny, dude.
Hold on. I think I have to go throw up.
Oh, God, here we go. Hold on. No fucking way is this happening.
boy.
Welcome to the Rather Be Golfing podcast. Not just a golf podcast, just four guys who'd rather be golfing. Carry on.
And this is why we had to wait for you. Because you come back.
So what? Oh, my God. You're so anal with this shit.
That's mad annoying to listen to.
It's not. Only to you.
No, if you were listening to this in your AirPods and all of a sudden it was like,
What kind of podcast is this?
Did you hear him during the tryout video? All you could hear is him breathing like Darth Vader the whole video. Jill was like, I don't even know if I can watch
It wasn't me breathing.
Were
It was
you
me
exerting
cracking up. It was
like-
me dying of laughter. Watching your athletic ability.
Oh, no, not breathing. Sorry, it was chewing the gum. The gum chewing,
Cry me a
Camel.
fucking river.
not the breathing. It was
Cry me a river.
oh, good run there, Sean.
Yeah.
Good run.
Nice 40.
Give me 20.
Funny.
I mean, the athletic prowess was.
It was up there.
The rumor is that Miles Teller is tapped to play me in the biopic. What is it?
Biopic.
I think it's
I don't-
biopic.
Definitely not
No.
biopic.
It's one word.
It's not
two.
biopic. It's a biopic.
Biopic.
It would be biopic if there was a dash.
It's definitely not biopic. That just sounds not right.
It's one word.
Oh, I think
Common
you pronounce
sense.
it
Just use
biopic.
common sense.
Yeah.
Darth is lecturing me about common sense.
Darth.
Clearly, you don't use any common sense in anything you do.
I think biopic is, at the very least, both.
Look it up. Get to the bottom of it.
Just look it up.
Yeah, it'll tell you how
Google
to
will
pronounce
tell you
it.
how to say it. They'll probably say it. They'll probably say Sean is an idiot.
Which one?
Biopic, dumbass.
We have too many Seans in this.
Biopic.
Yeah.
It says biopic.
Hmm.
This has been an ongoing debate between a friend and I. They say
Biopic.
Biopic.
There you go, bro. Biopic. Biopic. Why would you think that? Here, I'll slow it
That's
down.
how
for
It's
you.
one word.
It's one word. Yeah.
You slow it down for him.
Biopic.
Here, there's a Reddit. This is probably you writing it. How do you pronounce biopic?
Biopic does not.
Hold on.
This is an ongoing debate between a friend and I. They say biopic because that's how it looks.
I'm
Are you reading the same one?
Thread, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ripp put that
Biographical picture.
No,
That's why it's biopic.
7 years ago, this thread.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was still you.
That's where you get your info from? Jeez.
Did you see the new biopic of Madden?
No.
I did. Nick Cage is mad.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nick Cage is
Nick
Madden?
Cage
When's that
and,
come out?
Al Davis is Christian Bale.
Yeah.
What? Is it out or is it
Yeah.
coming out?
It just
Coming.
started
Oh, I
shooting.
got it. What?
Principal photography was
I'm
like,
How
excited
did they
for
pick
that.
Nicolas Cage?
It looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gotta check that out. I didn't see a trailer for that.
yeah, I don't know.
No trailer yet. I just saw a
Oh, just
picture
like
of the
a-
two guys.
Okay, like a poster for it. Or something?
He looks pretty good. I mean, evidently it looks like a younger Madden. He's not quite as,
Yeah, it's when they were younger. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, when they first started. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, Christian Bale looks spot on.
He could just morph into any. Did you see? He played Dick Cheney, right? Dick Cheney?
Did he?
Who?
Christian Bale?
No.
Was it Dick Cheney
Who was...
in Vice?
No, that was Christian Bale.
That's who we're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's who we're talking
What? Oh.
Well, Christian
sorry.
Bale is Al Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Nick
Well,
Cage.
it was Dick Cheney, right?
Yeah, Christian Bale was Dick Cheney, yes.
Yeah, he could just morph into anybody.
Yeah.
And he did a really good job. And he looks convincing as Davis. I don't know. I think this might be a little bit outside of Cage's range.
No.
Although he's been in a few good movies over the last 10 years. I feel like earlier he used to just take every role, and some were good, but there were a lot.
He's in a bunch of random Netflix movies too, though. Isn't he? Him and Bruce Willis too. There's more random movies that they're in that you've never even heard of. If you just go on Netflix and look, it's just random shit.
he's expanded his. I don't know if he's becoming more selective. In his
Well,
later years.
he was
Did you-
definitely hurting for money for a while.
Did you see the movie where he played himself?
I think
I started watching
No.
a little bit of that. Seemed okay.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny, I thought.
I think that dinosaur skull really set him back financially. Doesn't he have like? Didn't he buy like a giant T-Rex skull or something like that?
Mm.
He spent his money on a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Are they assets though or no?
It seems like
For
a
the
good
right
investment.
guy,
I mean, a dinosaur skull, like,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like what a statement piece! You walk into somebody's house and that's just right there. Like oh,
just chilling.
T-Rex skull.
With a for sale
It's supposed to
sign
be in a
on it.
museum. Like, what are you gonna do with that thing?
It's got a for sale sign hanging off of it.
Yeah.
I am excited
Like who-
to see what he does with the man role, though. I can only, like,
Well,
can't imagine.
he's
you
gonna
know,
be mad.
with his voice. I don't think.
Yeah, I
that
wanna
he
hear the
could-
voice,
he
yeah.
could- I don't know if he could turn into Madden. It's such a, you know, such like a distinct personality.
Be interesting.
It will be interesting. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like whenever there's a movie announced, whether it's a fictional character that, I don't know, like maybe like a comic book character or
Yeah.
something, or if it's a real person, a lot of the times I can't imagine the lead actor in the role, and then they just end up being good. So
I have faith. I think it'll be
When is
pretty
this
good.
supposed to come out?
probably
Next
I
year.
would say next summer, maybe.
Happy Gilmore's coming out soon.
Oh, that's right.
June, right?
And then isn't there that other golf show coming out on Apple TV?
The one with all
Yeah.
Owen Wilson.
Yep.
It's like a Ted Lasso type movie, right? Is that right? Obviously different, but similar vein.
Yeah, same kind of humor.
I don't
can
know
see that.
much about that, but
Yeah.
So congrats. You're officially
Go be the
in the new
homeowner.
home. How
Nice
has it been? I
resident.
know you spent a lot of time, painting
It took a little while.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. That was my Sistine Chapel. It's good. It's taken a bit of time to get it ready, and I still got to put some things together and finishing touches, and then finally I can work on the garage, which I'm gonna get myself situated there.
AKA
Yeah.
The dojo.
The dojo.
Simulator.
Dojo.
Yeah, I don't know about a
podcast
simulator. I don't
Weight
know. The
room.
simulator might be down the road.
Golf sim,
RBG.
podcast studio,
Podcast studio.
Yeah.
It's 2 floors, so endless possibilities.
endless.
Yeah.
Endless. I like that.
Archery.
Little
Wait,
man-
hold on.
man
Two-floor
cave.
man, two-floor man cave?
Yeah, it's 2-floor garage. Yeah,
Oh,
It's huge.
never
dude,
heard
it's
of this.
giant. Yeah, it's pretty big.
It's honestly the size of your house.
It's like
I don't doubt
it's
it.
like 22 feet by like 32 feet or so, something like that. It's
And
20
you
by
could-
30.
You could
essentially.
fit a simulator on one floor.
Oh, I don't know. To get a swing with the driver, I'd have to make some adjustments
We'll figure it
to
out.
do it, but it's possible. Possible.
I think
Anything's possible.
you could figure it out.
Blow out the seal. Cut out a
Or-
piece of the
Or dig down.
or dig down. Yeah,
We'll dig down and make a little pit.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Just a little light
Taken.
excavation.
Yeah. I mean, of course, you're fucking 6'10", so it's
Yeah.
like we're all going to be
Yeah,
playing.
we're
Sorry,
all-
Sean.
Sorry,
Can't
Sean, you're a
play.
little too tall, brother. Can't accommodate you.
You could barely fit in my basement.
Yeah,
Damn my tall stature.
it'll just take some equipment from X Golf and set up a sim.
There we
You
go.
missed at X Golf
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
I didn't see it happen, but you could hear it. It echoed throughout the whole fucking place. It was not visible. So we were in one of the stalls in the main area,
Mhm.
and then opposite in the far back corner on the other side of that TV where the knock hockey is.
Yeah.
was blocking it, so you couldn't see. But somebody, I guess
It looked younger.
he looked younger. I was wondering if it was his club or
Mhm.
Yeah, it was, but they weren't part of the league or anything.
yeah, basically, to just say what we saw. The head of the driver went flying off and
Sure.
went like across the room into an adjacent stall, the stall behind it,
Yeah.
or bay, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know if it hit any of the expensive equipment, but it hit
No.
something, right?
Totally
it
wrong.
hit that white shield.
No, it broke something.
Yeah, it did go across the room.
No. Well, the bay behind
It
Oh,
went.
it
You know where the
probably-
kitchen is by the
It was
bar?
probably
Yeah.
like 30
That's
feet.
where it went.
No,
Okay.
Had to have been 30 feet.
That computer right there.
No, it went to the right. You know the white cabinet.
So
that's
which
holding the
bay
computer?
were they
I'm saying,
in?
but it was a totally different bay.
All
No, it
Say
wasn't.
you're
What do you
Is it that one bay by
I-
itself?
I
Like,
think
and
you're
then
wrong.
the kitchen
there's like
was
an
right
exit?
next door.
Yeah, right next to it.
The bay. If you're facing the screen to the left.
Yes, it wasn't the same
Okay.
bay.
It was the same.
No,
bay.
it was the left.
It was not, dude. The bay
No, it
was,
was
the
to the
far
left.
in the far
Yeah.
corner.
He's right.
Yeah, it almost
And
killed the people.
and it
who were in
went.
that bay.
It went through
It was
the
a totally
opening
different bay.
in between where the TV is and the wall.
No, because I saw the kid holding his driver. It had no
Yeah,
head on.
He
it was
came over
from-
though
It
because
was
really?
from
Yeah.
that bay. Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
shit!
what's he gonna do? Just pretend it didn't happen?
So it went from one
Yeah.
side of the
He
building
could
to
have
the
fucking
other.
killed
essentially.
one of the people in that bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think when he followed through, that's when it
Just broke
it
off.
swung off and it went through that opening
It's dangerous.
across in front of the table.
So it went from the one side across
the table
the TV
and
area
then hit that
and
computer,
then hit to the. Oh shit!
like the white. I
Yeah,
guess that's probably what it's for.
Yeah.
It's for protection, but it was like plexiglass or something.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole place.
And it
fell apart.
shattered.
Yeah. If that hit somebody in the head, it probably would have killed them.
It was fat. Yeah, it was loud.
So it
sound
came
was-
through
it was
on
loud.
his follow through, obviously.
Yeah.
Right?
You
Yeah.
didn't see it actually happen.
Well, I would
it was-
imagine it
it was
didn't just-
probably. I
That's the
assume it was
faster
while he
part
was
of your whole swing.
Yeah.
finishing the swing, and it just kind of like whipped that.
Jeez.
But yeah, it was pretty crazy. I don't know what happened with that.
Jeff almost lost the whole place.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeez. That would have been brutal.
Jeff wasn't there, but Steve, what's his name? Ken?
I'm not sure. Ken.
Is Ken the pro or is Ken the
No, Ken is the manager.
Chris
Pro is
Ken?
Chris.
Okay, yeah, Ken.
And then
had
Jeff's
to-
the owner. Yeah.
Ken had to hustle over there and
Yeah.
do
That's
this,
crazy.
But yeah, crazy.
It was.
What course did you guys play?
Beth
Beth
Page.
Oh,
actually,
God.
yeah.
I know.
Beth Page front nine.
First time I played it.
Ever? In any sort
That's
of
the first and
virtual
last time
reality
I-
or reality?
That's it.
Sean, what did I shoot?
Oh, so you just end up playing 18 of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We played the back first and went to the front.
Okay.
I was like exhausted.
Yeah, it was right
I
around
know.
high 80s.
Used to playing 9 holes in there. I don't know what it was.
We played 18 2 weeks ago, though, when we were there.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
played the back. We played the front nine of Beth Page.
I don't know, man. I was.
This guy's always
I
tired.
was
Yeah, right.
tired for some reason.
Always
Yeah.
tired. He works too hard.
I do. You know,
Too hard.
it's true.
Have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I don't want to get like jittery though.
Okay.
Playing.
So you'd
Coffee
rather
always
just be
From
tired?
coffee?
It always makes me like itchy and stuff.
Coffee?
Yeah. I don't
You're
know. why.
allergic to caffeine?
The hell kind of coffee
Well,
do you drink?
That would explain the Zin reaction.
Yeah, I know. Well, remember the first time I think it was your bachelor party. We were coming back. He's like, "Oh, I think I'm going to have an espresso."
Oh,
I'm like, first time having an espresso on a plane.
On a
I was
plane.
gonna have a what?
That's a terrible place.
Espresso, no?
An espresso? Making fun of me for saying biopic?
What?
It's an espresso, not an espresso.
You
Espresso.
uncultured
Well,
son of a bitch.
whatever.
Espresso.
Yeah. And I don't know. I thought it was like a drink. I didn't know.
Yeah,
it was
the
just
first ever one you went to have on an airplane too. Like it's going to be any good.
It was more.
Yeah.
I was tired and I wanted.
I need this espresso to
Yeah.
pump me back up.
I think I wanted to read something,
Oh,
and
you did buy.
Oh,
some
you were
reading
listening to
material.
a podcast.
well, I didn't want to fall asleep. I forget what it was. There was some reason why I wanted a little pick me up.
Who knows?
It was plus, the weekend. I was probably felt like I was dying, not as much as you, but
Quite possible, yeah.
just
Yeah.
when you get to be my age, it catches up with you. It comes, you need a little boost. So I tried an
Yeah.
espresso, and since then, what are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Since then, I've kind of become a bit of a coffee guy.
Now you are.
I'm not going to say.
So you don't get but you say you get itchy when you drink it.
I'm not going to say I'm a connoisseur, but I sometimes I get a little itchy if it's got too much espresso.
Wait, so do you have coffee or espresso?
No coffee with if I need a little pick me up with the espresso
With a shot.
in it, a little double shot.
Where do you go, Dunkin'?
No.
Starbucks?
I'm more of a Starbucks. guy.
Starbies?
Bougie.
Dunkin's a little beneath me.
Sophisticated? You're rich, huh?
No, but my go-to for the espresso is what was it called? It's like a small cortada,
No idea what that is.
a brown
Yeah,
sugar
I'm lost.
cortada,
Okay. Cortada.
and I've recently
Sounds like a Spanish meal, some type of
It
appetizer,
does.
right?
I've recently
Gordita, cortada.
I've recently had my first macchiato. as
Macchiato.
well.
Yeah, I've had those. Those are. Yeah, it's a lot of milk though.
250 calories. Not too bad for a grande.
A little frothy.
A little bit. And I tried my first iced coffee actually about a week
You've never had. That's the only kind of coffee I drink, really.
Yeah.
Iced coffee is way better than hot
Yeah.
coffee.
Who wants I don't want to have to. Why do I want to burn myself drinking this beverage?
What if it's
so dumb, to be honest.
I
Well,
know.
it's cold.
Well, I hate when my
I
coffee's
get
super hot.
Super hot. Like I can't even drink. I
I
just
know.
bought this thing. I can't even drink it.
It's part
Makes
of
no sense.
but it's part of the creates part of the effect of needing to like the wake up effect.
Hot. Burn myself. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
wake up, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
That's. I don't get it.
Me
What
either.
about when it's
Makes
cold?
no sense.
What about when it's cold out?
Who cares?
Iced coffee?
Do you only drink warm things when it's cold outside?
Well, it makes more sense. You're gonna drink iced coffee and
There are people that do that.
Well, I make my coffee like warm. I don't make it hot.
Yeah. Do you want what do you
Like-
drink? Warm soda in the winter? It's like, oh, it's too chilly outside. I need to warm this up.
no, but I would opt for a warm beverage.
Like what?
Yeah. What other warm beverages? You just drink tea and coffee
Hot
throughout the
cocoa.
winter?
Hot cocoa.
Or hot cocoa. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
very
Yeah, or maybe
That's the only three I could think
Oh.
of.
a hot toddy. Is that what it's called?
It's gonna heat up my
Yeah.
water. It's a
Yeah.
little cold out.
Because you guys bring this up to a little bit higher than room temp.
And I like room temp water. Is that weird?
no.
I mean,
Normal?
I like warm
I
temp
prefer
too.
room temp.
Yeah.
It's actually better for you.
Yeah, it's easier to digest.
I knew
Digest?
that. I am
Hmm.
all about peak male wellness. Peak
well,
human
you've been watching a
well.
few documentaries, right? The Liver King and the Live Forever guy.
Yes,
Right.
the Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, two strange people.
Yeah.
Fascinatingly strange. But I'm
Right.
about halfway through the Tiger.
I got to watch the
Liver King
one.
doc.
Yeah. That guy. He was not on steroids. Come on. I mean, right?
Natural.
But the thi-
All
I-
natural.
Straight liver.
I
Like,
didn't really
nobody-
get to the part where
Who
he
believes
admits
that ever?
being on steroids, but the first 60% of the doc, it seems like he's still not admitting it really. But if he's
Well,
making
he
the
did admit it
documentary,
eventually. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I can't tell where it's going because he just seems like a fucking douchebag.
Well, we know he admitted it. I mean, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did it just come out?
I thought so.
The
doc, yeah, I think
yeah.
it just came out
Oh.
because I
It's
just saw
newly
it for the
added.
first time in the library.
It's kind of gross though. Like he was just eating plates of raw
meat.
organs. Like
He-
that's disgusting.
He was
And he's making his family do it too. Like that's
know.
the even worse part.
he was eating
Liver wife and liver son. Like, dude, what's wrong with you?
he was eating like cow balls and stuff.
Yeah.
Raw testicles.
Yeah.
It's gross.
All to just cover up the fact that he was taking steroids. That makes no sense.
But I guess he did what he said.
Did he come out with
He
jerky and stuff?
Made a bunch of money
I
and
don't
shit. Marketed
Yeah, but
himself.
Yeah, he
Fraud.
came out. He came
Whole
out.
thing
with
was
some
fraud.
stuff- with some like
That's
jerky.
what I'm saying. But the
Mm.
point I was trying to make is his whole the way he comes across in the doc is very unapologetic.
Yeah.
Like
Like, how dare you-
kind of defraud people.
Yeah,
into
like how
following
dare
his
you
lifestyle.
question that I'm doing steroids?
And he doesn't seem to have the demeanor of somebody who defrauded people, for lack of a better word.
He went on a lot of podcasts too.
Yeah. He was on Rogan a bunch, right? I mean, he's been all over the place.
Yeah.
He was selling supplement. I mean, he sold
Mm-hmm.
all his own stuff.
He's definitely still on steroids too.
Yeah,
He didn't really change that much.
No, he
People
just
said that
admitted
he
it,
got
right?
like
Yeah.
ab like
What other-
implants.
He had ab implants.
That's what people were saying.
Really? I mean, he was
Because
huge.
They
and
would
ripped.
now like they're like diagnosing like these videos of him now,
Okay,
and they were like when he moves a certain way, it's like your abs
should move a different.
should move should like
Yeah.
move a certain way in those positions, and they were just like chiclets. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
didn't
people
fucking-
who actually know about
yeah.
like fitness and stuff were like, that's not a natural way for
Yeah,
a body to
yeah.
look. The only way he could really look like that is if he's on steroids.
juice, especially at a certain age. Like you don't
Yeah.
look like
He's
that
like in his
anymore.
40s, yeah.
He's only in his 40s.
When are you dropping
He's in his 40s.
P90 Jash? When is that coming out?
Dropping
Josh. Wow, that's a season
2026.
Liver King age. How old is he?
I thought he was in his 50s. He looks like shit.
Liver King.
Oh, I think he looks pretty jacked.
I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, he's
But like face wise,
his
like
face is
he looks old as
yeah,
fuck.
he's very old.
It's 48.
48. Yeah, there you go.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
His lifestyle is
Oh.
based around 9 ancestral tenets.
shit that he just made up.
I mean, I thought he fucking just dropped off. I haven't seen him around much.
Yeah. Well,
I-
something
To
I-
come back now.
Yeah, once you. I mean,
Yeah.
he did just release a
Well,
documentary.
that's
that-
probably why he released it. He's like, oh, I need more money.
I don't know. Yeah, I would imagine that his supplements aren't selling too well anymore.
no.
Because I used to see that guy like every time I turn on Instagram or TikTok, he was on there.
I mean,
No.
it's like Hawktura,
That's your
The bright
algorithm.
the bright stars burn out fast. How long is he going to be able to
Is
keep
she
up-
still around?
Well, no, she,
No, she
had
had
she
a
had
meme coin
Is
scandal.
she getting schooled? Yes.
Yeah.
Sued?
She's gonna get.
she had the rug pull crypto thing, and she's pretty much done.
Yeah, she reached a little too far.
She tried.
You think she did it without
coin.
realizing she
we
was
could do.
doing it?
We could do our own coin.
I doubt
Right?
it. I don't think so.
You think somebody was in her ear?
Well, she had hired
Yeah, it's other
developers
people.
to create the coin and stuff, and they obviously had this plan. They see this dumb broad
Oh, and
who
they
doesn't
put it
know
on
anything
her.
about it. It was,
Gotcha.
and saw an opportunity. And obviously, they were not the most ethical people, and they took it.
Yeah.
She was the one.
I think
who-
she was like halfway decent though. Like she tried. I think she did some okay stuff with some of the money she made,
What?
Yeah,
like,
but-
you
donating
mean,
and stuff
act-
like that.
Like act-
How
But
about
this is
all the
some big
families that lost
fraud.
everything
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
after
she probably
the fact?
wasn't.
Yeah.
She probably had no idea of the repercussions of this whole meme thing.
She probably didn't even
coin.
know what a
Yeah, but you know what though?
cryptocurrency was really.
Yeah.
Some of those families, why would you ever
Yeah,
invest
yeah,
your
why
entire
would-
life
yeah,
savings
exactly.
into a fucking
S&P 500 hook to a coin.
Yeah,
All
girl,
right.
that
I mean, that's what happens when you have this incredibly like rapid ascent
Yeah.
in this age of social media.
Like, why would I ever think that
where
that's a good
you get
investment?
you
Yeah.
get addicted,
especially to a girl that said
Yeah.
it.
Well,
addicted to the money, addicted to the fame, especially when it comes from nowhere.
Yeah.
Like a few
Yeah,
months
yeah.
earlier, these people were nobody,
Nobody. Yeah.
Liver King, and they push it farther and farther until it just like kind of blows up in their face.
try to get rich quick.
Spit on that thing.
clip that. Yeah, that's gotta be.
Oh,
I thought
God.
Been on
Untold was
that.
just supposed to be sports doc.
What's that?
I thought Untold series was just supposed to be sports documentaries.
Guess not.
Is that what Tiger King was? It wasn't an Untold, was it?
I don't know.
Untold.
I don't know. You watched it
Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a few years since that. So that was a
since Liver King. You said
No,
it just
Tiger
came out.
King.
Tiger King.
Oh, Tiger,
Tiger
King.
King, the other guy,
What
the
what streaming service?
star of
No.
COVID.
Netflix?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that guy in jail? He's in jail, right? Tiger
Yeah.
King?
Tiger King's in jail, yeah. I think he is.
Should be.
Although I could have sworn that I saw him comment on a Instagram post.
From the clink? I mean, he
Maybe
probably get a
he's
phone.
not in jail. I don't know. Maybe it's one of his reps on the outside.
Could be.
That's a weird guy.
Or an imposter?
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's whatever.
Whatever.
So have you had any house noises?
Joe Exotic.
Any
Still in
scary house sounds that you deal with?
No scary sounds or anything like that. Luckily, I made sure the ghosts were gone before we moved in.
No creaking?
No, I met some neighbors.
Yeah, how are they?
They're okay. Two older ladies. To my right.
Oh yeah,
Did you meet
The
Tommy
next-
yet?
The next two houses down.
Two
No,
old-
I didn't.
two
No.
older ladies.
I mean,
They're not. They don't live together.
Oh,
It's two separate homes.
Gotcha.
No, I didn't meet him yet.
they just got a dumpster, so they're gonna start.
Yeah.
emptying
Okay,
it
I saw
out.
somebody back there the other day. A couple people. like
Although
kids.
he's not
Did
going to
you
be
have
there.
kids?
Yeah, they have kids. Yeah,
He's
Yeah,
not going to be
kids.
there. His dad's doing it.
yeah, I know. What a shame.
Where is he?
He's going away.
He's work. Oh,
He's going away. He's like, anybody want to stop
be
by and
nice.
help out my dad? To,
Yeah.
like, clean out stuff.
Clean
That's
out my
crazy.
my fucking.
I mean,
shithole
geez, I
of
felt
house.
bad that my dad was doing most of the painting in my house while I was working.
No, they're going away.
Demo the house.
Like what?
Jeez.
A few of the guys were questioning it. They were like, "Wait, you're not going to be there?
Yeah. I'm not going to help now.
Convenient.
That's funny.
Come back. Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, right. Good job. Yeah, I met Teresa and Carmela. They're my neighbors.
Canelo?
Carmela.
Oh, okay.
You got a hearing problem.
It's a joke.
Carmela.
I don't think it was a hearing.
How's the
Carmelo.
nursery?
Carmelo.
Is the nursery in development?
It's in development. Yeah, I got to put some furniture together.
Won't be long now.
It's sitting in the room right now. Gonna put that together. Some
Ba-
other furniture that we bought.
Basements first.
All that good stuff.
A lot of life
Garage.
is coming at you right now.
Dude, it's a lot at one
Lot of
time.
life.
I'm the only person who can do it. Yeah. It's all good stuff, though. It's come
Good.
together. And you'll need a couple more days.
A lot of work.
And then we get the dojo together.
Dojo.
It's inspirational. You could still fit in the time to do the pod, to do a couple of golf leagues, to run a 5K or
It's-
2 here.
Oh, yeah. I had a duathlon the other day
How
on
was that?
Sunday morning, Mother's Day.
How was the duathlon?
It was not bad.
did
Not
you
bad.
win?
I did not win.
What's a duel? Is it a bike?
It was
Bike.
run, bike, run. So it was at Heckscher. I ran.
Okay.
You run 1.8 miles. It was a short event. 1.8, ride 3 laps, which is 10.5 miles, and then run another 1.8 right after.
That's not terrible.
No, I finished, what did I do? 57 minutes and change. So under 58. I was shoot for under an hour. That would have been my top goal.
Damn, bro.
Because I've done the ride a few times, but like it was always like 32 minutes. I'd do the ride in, just practicing, but I did it just under 30 in the race. I finished third in my age group. To be honest, there was only 7 people in my age group. There was like 120 people that maybe did it. There's 7 people in my age group, and really ultimately only 3 of them were competitive. So
Well, listen, if
Were you one of those competitive?
yeah, I was third place. Yeah.
Oh,
if
all
you
right.
needed
I
any,
lost second probably by 15 seconds.
Oh,
So
Listen, if you need any coaching, at the running part of the equation, I'm
well, I did. Yes,
pretty light on my feet.
the video. I mean,
You know.
you could show me all about the form and
Float like a butterfly.
explosiveness.
Got a quick first step. Explosive burst.
he's even taking tips from Falco.
Yeah. Footsteps, Shane Falco.
Yeah, how did that go for you?
The
The video that broke the internet.
I haven't gotten the call yet.
Still waiting. Did they get the number right? They have your.
I think that they're waiting for the official statement that Miles Teller is going to be playing me in the biopic,
And your biopic.
and then they'll give me a call after. That way, they could, bring the cameras in.
Okay.
I have a question.
Kind of.
Have you received any death threats from the receivers?
I have not. I had to change my name.
you cost me a shot at making the team by your awful mechanics.
yeah.
I say what you want. I thought my mechanics were pretty good, actually.
I
Did
thought
you
that video
watch
I
the
sent was you actually getting killed. That guy, that quarterback getting killed in arena football. I'm like, is that Ripp?
I mean, you did make that one good throw.
That was when it counted. That was the one-on-one. I think
There were
that
several others.
Now, just
It's
imagine
like a
this.
5-yard throw
I
right in
think-
front of you.
I think
Imagine
Josh was pretty,
putting shoulder pads and a helmet on.
I think Josh was pretty, took some creative control with the editing. He only showed the bad throws, except for that.
Oh,
That's what makes it good.
There were a lot of great throws, and not for nothing, but
You did try to sneak a couple good throws in there. I'm like, nah.
I do think that if with a little bit of practice, because when these guys are running side to side, it's hard to throw it in the right place to lead them.
Yeah.
That's where I struggled a lot. Like a lot of times I would throw it wherever they were at a certain time, and then it would be 15 feet behind them.
Yeah. So you struggle at the key part of the
The
position.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, if it just wasn't so hard to do, I could be better at it.
Yeah, when
I told you that too. Like, I'm like, yo, you gotta throw it out in
You gotta
front.
lead him. Yeah.
I mean, I understand it in theory, but it's
In practice.
a little hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when they were running in a straight line towards us, this is the first time I made a throw, except for when me and Falco were just throwing it back and forth.
Yeah.
And even that was a bit of an adventure. But when the receivers were lined up in a straight line running right towards us, so there was no back and forth. It was, you still had to throw at the right distance. And first throw, I totally airmailed him this is the guy, my best friend. It had to have been like 15 feet.
yeah.
Right
he
over
was
his head.
this guy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it didn't really set much of a precedent for the rest of the day. But, and I also think that one of my strongest attributes as a quarterback is my arm strength.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt a little restricted by,
Okay.
Cage animal.
by the field size. And
Yeah.
I didn't really get a chance to air it out.
Okay.
which I think hurt me. But yeah,
I wish I tried out for quarterback also, so I could have witnessed the entire thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have done that. Come on.
No.
Yeah.
I dropped the ball. I thought I was going to be able to have a shot to go against them, but
Yeah, he quit.
They didn't put you in. Oh, you just didn't get that
He
far.
quit.
Okay.
it was
Wait,
hard to line up
so
like the same.
Were there going to be like 7-on-7 drills or 5-on-5?
yeah.
That was going to happen.
Oh, he walked out.
So how
I think they were
how
time.
No,
far into it
that
did
was
you
the end of the
quit?
trial.
Oh, that was the
It
end.
was
Yeah.
at the very end.
Oh,
Was
you,
that the-
so you just
Probably.
did you have to like return your shirt or anything, or you just said peace?
I hope not.
No,
I'm out.
Yeah, it's a memento.
I don't know. Nobody said anything to you on the way out.
you didn't even get the free tickets
The
though.
whole reason I left is because I didn't.
You were scared.
Yeah, I want to be,
Yeah.
targeted by an angry mob. I've got kids,
Yeah. True.
But yeah, there was like a line of DBs, so like I was in line, then like he would go.
You're gonna
and
try to
I'm
pick them
like,
off.
I only went twice,
He only won twice.
but
And then
that
they-
first time,
Then they
man,
quit on you.
That first time,
That one tight throw that was
One-
about 3.5
Right.
yards in front of you.
the guy was like,
Couldn't miss.
yeah, the guy came over. He's like, yeah, I'm going to do a 3-step in route or something. And I was like,
You're like,
all right, go.
you go for it, pal.
Yeah. How about you run and I'll throw it when it seems like a good time. But I think
He said, "Nah, buddy."
That's
Audible
the one he
post-route.
completed.
Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying.
I've got to, I'm not one much for game film or playbooks or
You're a gunslinger.
but I've got that sixth sense. I just know, especially when I'm really
That it's time to get out of here. That's what you know. That was a
Time to
sixth
leave.
sense. Time to go.
Yeah,
He's going, I'm sensing these receivers are after me.
I believe they call that the fight or flight
Yeah.
reflex.
Kicked in.
Not so much fight. The flight or flight. Yeah, but I've been that one throw, man. It's been replaying in my head,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like when you hit that golf shot that makes you want to come back. Maybe I've got some more in me.
Okay.
Mm.
You want to find another tryout?
Maybe. Now that I've been through it, I know what to expect.
Okay.
That was a great throw.
Well,
That was a good.
they were having mascot tryouts. They should have did.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if I'm nimble enough for that. Probably takes a certain level of
What other measurables did they like? What other
That's pretty
drills
much.
did they have? That was just the
They did the 20-yard,
20-yard
20.
sprint dash.
which I looked like I had a load of poop in my pants.
I mean, yeah.
To be fair, I wasn't.
Did you trip off the line?
A little bit. To be fair, I was so afraid of getting hurt because I didn't have the cleats on.
Why would you think that you didn't need cleats?
No, it's not that I thought that I didn't need them. I just wasn't willing to get them
Oh,
just for
okay.
this one thing.
Gotcha.
That's why I said you should have wore your golf shoes.
Yeah.
I considered that as well. I
That would
think they might have asked
I
me to
would've-
leave.
You got those new Nikes. You got foot choice.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm surprised that they humored me for as long as they did, and they didn't actually ask me to leave while I was there. I think that might have.
Yeah, the coach was even trying to coach you on
Yeah.
like, the drills.
Oh, what was he? He was trying to give you tips.
So he was doing completely
Okay.
wrong drills.
I didn't
Yeah.
know until now. Watching the video back, it seems very obvious what I was supposed to be doing. But I guess in the moment, so much.
the
going on.
coach was going like, "All right, when I say hut, you go left. You follow my hands. Left, right, back, forward." And this guy
You just
just
gotta
like,
follow his hand.
I couldn't hear.
And then when he does this, you throw.
I blacked out, man. I couldn't hear what he was saying. It was like the words were.
So timeout.
Not coming
So you don't like raise your hand and be like, "Hey, can you explain this to me one more time before we do this?"
I'm more of a blend in the background kind of guy.
Yeah. Not a QB, my friend.
I don't.
Yeah.
At least
QB's a
cheat.
leader,
At least
bro.
cheat on the test. So look at the
Yeah,
look
guy
at the
next
other
to
guy.
you.
What's
Yeah,
he
right?
doing?
You have the answers in front of you and you didn't even do that.
Nah.
Listen, it made for good content.
You
Yeah.
did exactly what I thought you would do.
It was
So-
good. It was good. What about when during that part where you're supposed to do the scrambling or whatever the hell it was, I like drifted into the other guy's
Oh, yeah.
throwing
Completely into the other guy's throw.
lane.
Like,
It
I'm
was
talking
really-
like 20 feet into the other guy's.
There was really no scrambling involved. It was pretty much just throwing the run forward, and you were running sideways.
And then he wouldn't know where to throw it to.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
a
my
little
God.
confusing, man. It wasn't
Not the guy that's like this.
clear. And one of the at one point, I guess I wasn't being loud enough
Mhm.
when I had cadence, which I now know is when you're the one that has to verbally, set the play off. or
Call a
whatever.
play,
Snap
yeah.
call,
It's not- yeah.
And I guess I wasn't loud enough, and the other quarterback who was snapping the ball to me was like, "You got to be louder. You're going to be in a dome." I'm like, "Come on, not going to be in a dome." Frankly, neither are you.
You're in a dome right now.
Yeah.
No, but he was saying like, when you're on,
The crowd's
that
gonna be
field
loud, brother.
That's gonna be loud.
yeah,
Hey, he's just trying to
all
Amp
40
you up.
You
All
should have
40
started
up,
like
bro.
hushing the crowd.
No.
He should have called you a fucking idiot.
That's what he should have.
That's what he
Yeah.
should've done.
I said, buddy, what are
Hey,
you doing
dickhead,
here?
fucking be louder.
I think he felt bad for me.
Yeah.
Thought I was special needs.
This
And
was
here
your
you
make
are.
a wish.
And here you are, right back at him, crushing his dreams. You're not going to be here either.
He's not. I mean, whatever. Frankly, I don't think any of those quarterbacks are getting the call. Maybe they. I don't know.
Probably
I
not.
wasn't impressed with any of them, really.
Well, they said 25 guys might get invited to camp. So,
Saying,
Wow,
I-
over there?
I was obviously the worst by far.
Jeez.
But
I mean, they could have been lying about that. But,
They were.
How many guys do you think were there? 60?
but there was
more.
two days of tryouts too.
I think there were more. There might have been more than 2 days.
No, it was 2 days.
Listen. I was by far the worst, and granted,
sure-
I'm not exactly qualified to,
I'm
criticize.
sure it was a
that.
lot of linemen that got invited because some of those dudes were
They were big boys. yeah.
massive.
But a lot of those quarterbacks, I would say, all of them were missing wide open throws and stuff,
Yeah.
like throws that you would expect the quarterback.
There's a couple of good wide receivers too. Like, there's a
Mhm.
couple of white guys that were fucking shifty as fuck.
Yeah, but they're white guys,
So
It's arena football.
slot guys, the Brandon Stokely type. I mean, there was that one guy who I take some of the credit for making him look good, but he ran that slant.
Hmm.
Call it a slant,
you didn't even know what the route was.
Called it an inseam.
whatever it was, inseam. It's
You're like, hot route, red,
It's an in route.
red 7.
Right. Yeah, I was waiting.
Omaha.
I was waiting for the 7-on-7s. I was planning on pointing out some coverages.
There was no 7-on-7 though.
No, I know. Yeah, that's another thing that kind of screwed me.
52's the
The- well,
mic.
the
You're
tryout-
calling out.
The tryout fucking lasted forever, man.
Yeah.
How long was it?
It's like 3 hours.
Oh, really? You were there for 3 hours?
Pretty long.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
We were almost late to our tea time.
it was
No.
close.
Well, you guys had to go home. Would you guys?
He had to
I,
go.
no, I went to All American.
Wait, you didn't have to shower again after this?
Videotaping. I'm like, got to shower before golf.
I didn't shower.
You went to All American, a little pick me up afterwards?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Need something.
And I went to Stanley's before.
Fueling up
Little
like a
reward.
champion, like a
Hey, he's a lot
high-end
of
athlete.
reward.
My body was on fire for
I got to admit,
like 5 days.
you
I
two played
I
golf
bet.
that after that, and I was impressed that you guys weren't like
I played
like-
well. I played pretty well.
Yeah.
plugging around. You guys were fine.
It was, I'm still riding the adrenaline high, I think.
Would you shoot that round?
80, but
Oh, okay.
I think I was
What I
like,
mean, you shot an
Or-
80
That's great.
I think
after
I
a tryout.
At Pine Hills?
think I was 4 over on the last 3 holes.
Pine Ridge or Pine Hills?
How do you think I felt? I actually had to run in the tryout.
Yeah.
Yeah. You tried out for DB?
Yeah.
That was it?
That was
Yeah, but think about it. There was only what 4 QBs,
That was like 5 or 6, right?
You still got the
or
wheels.
was there 5 or 6?
I got the wheel still.
You could see it.
What was your 20 time?
I don't know.
No.
I couldn't hear.
I mean, it was
I
quick.
was hoping to fucking hear
The
it.
videos and photographs I saw looked.
Nobody
athletic.
filmed it. They
There
were
was
too
a-
busy. I'm like,
There was a discernible difference between the still shot of you and his video of him running. Like, it was like, oh, those guys shouldn't be in the same place at the
we
same
got like
time.
half my 20 in the video. That's about it.
You should have overlaid them.
Yeah.
You still probably can.
I'll admit my speed was never my strongest attribute. More of a system quarterback, a pocket presence, if you will. I was always kind of.
I'm not sure if the tryout displayed any of those attributes.
Which one?
Pocket presence,
All
just
of them.
drifting into other guys' areas.
Yeah. Whatever.
But want to talk about actual golf? I had a little golf trip. Slipping Jimmy.
Slipping Jim.
Flipping.
He's back.
He's back. Let's
He's
go.
back in my life.
Did you put him in his place? Because
I put him in his place
Again.
just like
He
the bachelor
loves
party.
it.
I ended up wrestling at like 5 o'clock in the morning
Of course.
on the first night, and it didn't end well for him. Like I was bleeding out of his mouth.
Oh my God.
God.
Jesus.
Poor fella.
Poor fella.
I mean, that was totally accidental. He tried to put a headlock in Slipped my head out. Hit him right in the jaw and fucking bit his tongue.
Mm.
Sounds like he fucked around.
Is he still not able to eat meat? He had that tick. He had that tick bite
Did he have that
last
problem?
time. So he
Yeah,
had that.
that's right.
This is my favorite thing about him. He's like, I have that Lone Star tick. It bit me. I can't have meat. Meanwhile, he's like eating a piece of meat, and he's like, it's not that bad if I don't eat too much. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's like eating a porterhouse
When he gets
steak.
Yeah, he's like, I get like terrible diarrhea if I eat a steak, and he's chewing down a burger. I think.
Oh,
Like, what are you doing?
I started,
Yeah.
breaking into hives,
Yeah.
foaming at the mouth, develop rabies-like
Yeah, he's like,
symptoms.
give me a piece of that tomahawk.
Maybe that explains some of his ridiculous
Antics.
behavior.
I don't know. But everyone on the trip is like, man, this guy can't eat, can't drink, but he can still talk. What the fuck?
wow. What do you end up shooting? You
Uh,
remember?
when I played him, not well. I beat him by 5 holes.
Oh wow.
I destroyed him. I took his soul that day.
Is that the first time that you've played him straight, like head to head to match?
No, not the first time. Last year was kind of like it came down to the last hole, but like it was the longest round ever, and it was cold. And the group behind us even like drove past us, flipped us off. They're like, "Fuck you guys!" Like we were going so fucking slow. Couldn't find his ball. I'm like, whatever, just take a free drop. And it should have been stroke and distance. He ended up beating me by a stroke.
Oh, he beat you
By a stroke.
this time?
No, last time we played.
Oh,
But Josh is saying it wasn't legit.
yeah. Well,
Whatever.
Did he have any
It-
complaints
But
about?
now I took his soul.
Did he have any complaints about the? I don't know, any rules?
No, I mean it was pouring rain that day, so he was kind of upset. We ended up going scrambled to try to pick up time
Mm.
because it was straight pouring rain. Like
So he thought he was going
It's
to come
terrible.
back.
he was like, "Oh no, we're playing straight match play." I'm like, the other guys in the group were like, "We're not playing match play, dude. We're playing scramble."
And didn't you?
And it
say-
went to car path only. I'm like, that course,
Yeah.
that's a long,
Yeah.
it's a lot of
you say
walking.
he was playing very slow as well.
Oh yeah,
Who's more deliberate over the ball, him or Kennedy in the simulator? Because that's part of the reason I was getting so
God.
tired. You were taking a long time. You were doing like a full pre-shot routine before every shot.
I didn't take any practice swings.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I was like,
Fuck
this guy
you
ever gonna
talking
fucking
about?
hit the ball?
I don't take any
I-
practice swings.
I didn't really notice it.
No, I noticed it. I was like, hurry up and hit it.
In the simulator, I don't take any practice swings. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Whatever. Maybe it's all in my head. But
It has to be all in your head.
anyway, back to slipping.
Yeah, he was taking a long time, especially during the scramble. Then he would waggle like 15 times, sit
Oh,
up,
God.
fall, go back. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? I'm like, we're not even going to use your shot anyway. Then he fucking flub it 15 feet. I'm like, but yeah, he was taking forever. But I've never played in weather like that. It was straight downpour. Fucking ridiculous
That
rain.
doesn't sound fun.
I mean, if it was like 10 degrees warmer too, it wouldn't be that bad, but it was cold.
Hey man,
But got through it. Fuck it.
Migo's kind of like, it's not downpouring there, but it does rain a little bit more than normal because of the
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was playing super like really well too. I was maybe one over on the front line,
Wow.
like just sticking fucking pins.
Now, question is, were you wearing rain gloves?
You have to in that condition.
Yeah, it was
How else
bad.
you gonna hold on to it?
Rain gear? Or
Rain-
no, at that point, it's
Rain.
just
I
like
was wearing rain gear.
taking your
But
shirt off, tank top it.
I could have. Yeah.
Put a-
Rain gear
put
was
a
probably
bathing suit on.
pointless.
Yeah.
No, rain gear helpful. Like it helped a little bit.
Yeah, but that,
I mean, I
that
wasn't.
much rain in that
I wasn't completely
amount of holes?
soaked underneath
Oh, yeah?
though. No. But all in all, I shot well on the trip. I shot 77 at Island's End.
Nice.
That was good. I beat my buddy who shot a 79, so that was close. And he shot a 79. I think he hit like 20% of fairways.
Wow.
Couldn't
Oh,
hit a
wow.
fairway. But it's pretty wide open over there. Then Mohegan Sun, tight match again, shot a 77 and lost to a 75.
ouch.
That was brutal. But at least I shot well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did what you had to do.
And we get to play Foxwoods next week.
And we're playing Foxwood. Hopefully it doesn't rain that day.
What is the? I'm trying.
Right now it's saying like 65 or 60 to 65 ish. No rain.
Oh, okay, good.
You guys are just taking golf trips left and right.
Yeah, you know.
And then I got Migo next month.
Did you play any golf when you were just recently away?
Straight business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straight cash only.
That was my first time in Tampa, though.
Really?
Play poker
I
though,
like
probably.
Tampa. No, I
Poker? No.
Wow.
No poke?
no, they got a casino there.
Did you drink?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. All right,
there
we found
was,
it.
there
We
was
found the vice.
There were some beverages consumed. Yeah.
Played craps for the first time.
Did you go to the local strip club? I believe it's called. So I watched a documentary about some weird thing, and they had this lady on from big time strip club down there. You're obviously not gonna.
Talking about in Tampa.
Yeah, it's called Mons Venus, and apparently everybody knows it. Henneborn knows about it.
Mm.
Somehow it came up when I saw him on his bachelor party.
This was a work trip with work colleagues, so we didn't venture too far down the beaten path.
I didn't think so.
But, yeah, we made it to a
Just
karaoke
popped in my
bar.
mind.
There was no tip club.
Jesus.
Did you sing karaoke?
No, I didn't have the berries.
Were
to
you
get out
close?
there. I considered it. I was thinking about what song I should sing, and then I was.
What would you sing if you had to sing karaoke?
I was gonna go up and sing "Your Love" by the Outfield. You don't know the song.
What?
I don't know that
Josie's
song.
on a vacation.
Oh, that's the name of the. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know the name of the song. Huh.
It's a timeless song.
That's the
I just
song you're
didn't know
gonna
the
sing.
name.
I think so.
Hmm.
Pretty easy. I know
Yes.
most of the words. Not that long. You know.
Okay.
I don't know, man. What would you sing?
I don't know. I just
Gangsta's Paradise.
Probably.
Actually, not a bad choice.
Yeah.
I know he could sing the one he wrote,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sing that one.
the original.
I am a composer, songwriter, if you will.
an artist.
Yeah.
I was
So-
saying tequila.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bam,
Yeah.
ba-da-da,
You would
da-da,
have
bam.
the party would
Maybe
be
Mambo number 5.
There was this one
Gangnam
country
Style.
song that
Gangnam Style. Yeah. Gangnam Style.
my
Open Gangnam.
my work colleague was singing this country song. The whole place knew the song. They were all singing along.
What's the
I'd
name
never
of it?
heard the song. I don't know. Couldn't even tell you the name, but apparently it's very popular.
Drinking beers, driving my truck,
That's how most of them
seeing a
sound.
cow in the field.
Used to
This is God's
Shot my
country.
dog.
be. Yeah.
That's it, America.
Got a pickup truck, going to see my girl, and then I'm going to give her a kiss.
Dude, that's it. You just wrote one.
I did. That was pretty good.
Banger.
That was pretty good.
Drinking whiskey,
Uh,
shooting guns.
Oh man.
Gonna give her a kiss, drinking whiskey, gonna shoot some guns, and maybe gonna show her my dick. That's pretty good.
Wow.
I mean, that's probably.
There's the line. You just crossed it.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's a little aggressive, but you know,
Just go on American Idol with that.
Should.
that's pretty good. I just wrote that song.
Yeah.
That's a hook right there.
Well, he's got a hose.
Yo, Sean Ripp sounds like a country name too.
Let's sell that to
Sean
Yeah,
Ripp.
Sean Ripp.
Sean Ripp.
Sean
You know what's
Ripp.
pretty-
But you probably have to change the spelling, though. I don't think that's country, that spelling.
Well, I've already changed my name once in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any rules against how often I could change my name. I mean, I have to stick with my current name for a little while. I'm not going to say what it is because they might be watching.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that's it. I'm going to give Capitol Records a call right now. And
P. Diddy's record label might be open for business.
Bad
Who?
Boy,
Bad Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, Puffy,
did he do it?
whatever you want to call it.
Diddy-
Inmate number 15903,
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah.
He fucked.
Not looking good for him.
No.
You've been following
I've
the
read
trial?
some stuff. It's just not looking good.
Not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, I saw a couple videos. Not good.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
what are
typically
you gonna
there's
say?
more than-
it's right there. He's beating the absolute shit out of this
Yeah.
girl in a
Yeah.
hotel, hallway.
That's
Yeah.
just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah,
That's not
but,
even.
that's enough to be,
Yeah.
You know
you
what's
can't believe
worse?
anything this guy says.
He
Like,
wants his kids in the trial.
His whole
he
family's
wants
there. His
them there.
mom's there. I mean,
Yeah, but like,
What do you mean? Like,
he's got to portray this image of innocence. Like,
Yeah,
I'm a family
of
man. I have
course, yeah.
kids.
but the stuff,
didn't
the
do-
topics
I'm
that are
not-
being,
I'm not a sex trafficker.
yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
what's being
he's-
said in this courtroom is
Well,
these kids are going to be fucking.
I mean,
Mortified.
nothing that they.
they're
haven't
not
come
really
across.
kids at this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're adults.
And with social media, bro, I'm like, they can read anything.
I mean, that's probably the defense's objective is to try to humanize him somehow.
Yeah, they're
only-
saying, he has a what was the word that they did use? I don't know. Basically, they admitted, yes, he's committed some domestic violence, but he might have,
Desensitized.
yeah, it was something about his, an uncommon sex life, if you will. That's what they basically were phrasing it. They're like, yeah,
He's a freak.
yeah, to say the least, uncommon. Like what?
Freak off.
Some of the stuff that was going on. I mean, geez, several days at a time. These were lasting.
Wow. Now
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just calling in other guys. Like what? I don't
Just
know.
give me 2 minutes and a sandwich. Freak off.
Crazy.
So
Interesting.
we kind of cut you off when you were going to say something about the craps.
Oh yeah, I played craps for the first time.
Oh yeah.
I fell in love.
Heard good things.
You
About
win anything?
Like 300.
How do you?
Not
I
bad.
don't know how craps works.
It's pretty simple. It's kind of intimidating because there's a bunch of side bets,
Okay, maybe that. Yeah.
but it's pretty
you
simple.
can't look at the whole table. It's only one side of the table.
Yeah. So actually, the table's just split in half, so you
Yeah.
really don't even have to worry about the other side of
Okay.
the table. Pretty much you come in, you can bet the pass line. Then
Which
If-
is,
Yeah. What's the pass line?
well, it's just like
it's like the pre-point.
it's kind of like the ante into the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you roll, if you roll a 7 or 11 in the beginning, then you win on the pass line.
Okay.
If you roll any other number, that sets the point. So now every time that number
other than 2, 3, 11.
2, 3, 11. So now if that lands, say it lands on, you roll 4, you roll 4 again, you get paid out on the pass line.
Okay.
So pretty much that just keeps going with that.
So when you establish the point on the 4, now the board's open. Like you can bet the 5, the 6, the 8, the 9, the 10. You can bet whatever you want. I'm betting that he's going to roll those numbers.
Yep.
Doesn't the whole table generally tend to bet on the same numbers? So there's
Yeah,
no
it's
collective
it's
rooting
well,
interest? Make it
there is you can that's betting with each other.
Mhm.
There is some side bets that you can bet against the table, which
Who's
normally
gonna
why
do
would you
that,
want to
though?
do that? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's no fun. Like
Seems like
when you hit, you scream and everybody else is like,
Yeah,
fuck
fuck
you,
you.
dude.
a good way to
Yeah.
you know end up changing.
Yeah,
the
it's
game.
like a bad vibe. Like why you're going there to like have fun and you know.
And when everybody's rooting against a number, is
Yeah.
it like 7? You don't want 7. Or
Yeah, well everybody does. Yeah, you don't want 7,
can't say
but
7.
if you bet against the table, you're betting that a 7 will come out.
Yeah, it seems like a way to get killed.
Yeah, so basically I was betting like a couple other numbers besides the pass line. So
Okay.
like I'd bet like a 6 and a 9 and I would have the pass line bet. And,
Yeah, it's all the combinations in a dice. Like the 6 and the 8, you're gonna pay a little bit more. Like you're gonna pay $18 and only get 15 back when you win.
then when it actually hits on the pass line again, then you have to reset a different number. So then it goes back to like if it hits 7 or 11, then that's actually good.
Okay.
Yeah. And all your bets stay out there until he craps out.
Then you
Until he
can
rolls a 7.
you can take your money back whenever. Like you
Yeah.
don't have to leave it out
And you
there.
can throw more
move it.
on. So you could have $100 out there.
Yeah.
He can roll for 20 rolls in a row, and if he keeps landing on your numbers, you're still gonna
Yeah,
get
you're
paid.
just sitting there and they're like, I don't even
Yeah,
know
you're
what's
just gonna keep
happening.
getting
They
paid.
just keep giving me money.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it depends on if the roller's hot or not.
Yeah. Like my
That's how
one
you really make the money.
my one buddy was like drunk and he only had money for like the pass line. He's like, I had money, but I didn't feel like putting any more money out. So like he just kept on rolling. He rolled like 20, 25 times. I'm like, I just keep collecting.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Just collect.
dude, like keep going. He's like, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. And so a roller like that, people will tend to pass the die to get back to him,
Okay.
just to continue that like streak.
Just because we think
That's a
he's
hot
lucky.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all like just manipulating.
Just feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's
Feel
what
and
they call
vibe.
the hot hand fallacy.
Exactly.
Mm.
And
Lady luck.
you know, of the different fallacies, the hot hand fallacy.
It's actually a pretty fun game if you're there with like a bachelor party.
Mhm.
It's
Everybody's
everybody's
in on it.
doing it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's the same thing as sitting at like a blackjack table with all 7 or 8 whatever hands. With
And I'm
your
shocked at
buddies.
what it wasn't crowded
Yeah.
at all. So like every time I went to play, like 3 of us hopped on a table together. So
Yeah.
it was like, I thought the first time was gonna be crazy because the Alice in Chains
Mm.
concert got canceled. The drummer had to go to the hospital or whatever.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Holy hell!
Wow.
So I'm like, oh, this place is gonna be mobbed. But actually, that table was Everywhere else was fucking mild, but the craps tables weren't. It was good.
What was the minimum? 10?
25.
So 25 on each number.
I think just 25 on the table.
Okay. So
Oh,
20
no, it was 25 on each number.
Damn,
25,
that's
yeah.
expensive.
So I was playing, and
That could be expensive.
on even numbers, it was even numbers? Yeah, it had to be 30.
Yeah. Yeah. To pay
It
out
has to be-
25.
Yeah.
That's what I mean with because the combination of a 6 will come out more than the combination of a 5 or
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
So it's
So there's
juice.
little shits like that,
Yeah.
but like the dealer was mad cool. He was just like hooking me up. He's like,
yeah,
"Yo,
because if you don't know how to play, he's
Yeah,
gonna be like, all right, this is what this is. This is what that dealers are awesome like that.
yeah." He was cool about it, and I was like right next to him too. So I was
Oh,
like, he's
okay.
like, "Yo, just put a little money here. You're good."
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like like if you bet on the point behind you, it's actually better odds if you add onto it instead of like adding onto the pass line or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of like betting on the pass line again, but like
who was trying to explain that to me? Where if you can because you can bet, it's like the cum line, I think.
it's not the cum line.
It's not the cum line.
What?
No, I know. He's like,
Yeah, I know.
cum line. I'm in.
What are you guys playing?
COME.
I never bet the cum line. I'm not sure exactly how to win the cum line, but
Yeah, it's.
um,
I think if you bet the cum line, whatever point is rolled, that's what the cum bet's for.
Jesus
I know.
Christ.
I know it's
I
it's
know.
a pretty shitty
Yeah.
name, but
The cum line.
that's
cum
what it's
bet.
for. So you have to hit it. Hit.
You have to come
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Is what you're trying to say.
So a bunch of dudes hitting the cum
Pretty
line.
much.
in the cum line.
Sounds good.
But it was a fun game.
There's nothing better than when you get a whole group at the craps table and you all come together.
That's true.
Pretty coming at once.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my god.
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to play craps.
yeah, I'm good.
Jesus.
But it felt like a game like I could sit there and play for a while and not really have to
Worst
worry.
part is there was no girls there.
Yeah. No girls. Just all guys coming.
Just a bunch of guys reaching the cum line.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Okay. And you guys are going to go back
I'm
this
gonna go
weekend, try to
I don't know how much gambling we're
come
gonna
together
do.
again.
Yeah, it's
The family trip.
got the kids going. I don't really know if it doesn't sound like a place for children based on what I've heard
Yeah, right.
about the.
I mean,
Keep away
Fo-
from the craps tables.
Foxwoods
Stay
is
far
like-
away
Casino
from
in
craps.
general is not.
It's
place for
not.
children.
Yeah,
No.
it's not great.
But Foxwoods like has a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
It's huge.
family stuff.
I went to Mohegan, so it's a little different.
We were at Mohegan for your bachelor party.
No,
we were at
Foxwoods.
Foxwoods
It
for
was
your
Foxwoods,
Okay.
yeah.
I was getting confused.
Yeah.
Which one's
Foxwoods,
bigger?
Foxwoods.
Foxwoods is bigger.
By far, yeah.
We do get to play some golf, so that's good.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a very nice course.
Foxwoods has like a whole mall, outlets, everything in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we got
right.
lost in
Yeah,
that place.
Now
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm remembering now. Yeah, surprisingly, I've never played poker at Foxwoods. I don't know how, but
Mm.
I usually go to Mohegan when I'm over
They're
there.
making a Great Wolf Lodge in there too.
That's like a
What
water
is that?
park.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but now I'm actually remembering when we got lost, like where the shop.
Yeah, that was a giant mall. Like we were like, where does this end?
I know.
Just get to the casino.
Your room could be like fucking
Yeah.
20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy.
it takes forever
It
to
was
get
kind
there.
of eerie. Like all the shops were closed. We were like the only ones there.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
a little too big for me.
It was
It
quite
is.
a hike.
that's what she
I
said.
mean, it's a good time, but I like Mohegan a little better. Just tight knit. You got like 2 towers. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's what, like 3 or 4 towers. At
Yeah.
the other one?
I mean, Fox was definitely better for kids, but like, I guess the bar life is better in Mohegan too.
Is it? I think the
The
club
one
at
club.
Foxwoods
Yeah.
is like
I never went to the club in Mohegan. I mean, the club at Foxwoods we went to was kind of dead too.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
it depends when you go. I think because I went for my brother's bachelor party and there was a pretty well known DJ there.
Yeah, what day?
DJ Khaled?
What day was that though?
Avicii?
we
like
went to that.
Cascade or somebody.
I don't even know. I think it was.
Was it a
Friday?
It
weekend?
had to be a Friday night.
Was
We
it?
went on a Thursday. We were at your place Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night? Or did we come back Saturday?
I don't remember.
Did we go like
Fucking
a
remember.
very long weekend?
So
We come back on a Sunday? I don't remember. Did we go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, come home Sunday? It's quite possible.
It is possible. I
I
think
think we did.
we might have. Yeah.
it's a long-
3 nights. That was wild. That's crazy. Did you guys have like a sick room set up like that, like last time, or just all regular rooms?
Well, Mohegan?
Yeah,
Oh no, just regular rooms.
His brother's got the
Did-
hiccup.
yeah.
Hooked up
Yeah,
with this.
my brother's
The
got
Jeff Bezos suite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 32 guys
Oh,
on
wow.
this trip, so
Yeah.
it's like spread out.
Yeah.
I heard there was and by I heard I mean from what you told me, there was an interesting sleeping arrangement with Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Oh
well,
boy.
well, that first
He
night
was trying to be in your bed.
after I beat it, after I beat him up,
Nailed it.
um,
Ding.
he ends up passing out in my bed. I'm
After he
like,
knocked
Jimmy,
him out.
wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I rip him out of my bed and he falls on the floor and he passes out on the floor. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I pass out and I fucking wake up in the morning like 3 hours later and he's fucking next to me.
He can't get enough of you.
Playing the cum line.
Damn it.
Risking it all.
Yeah.
All right. I had a rough sleeping arrangement actually both nights.
Uh.
So then the second night, my other buddy, he goes up to the room a little early. You know, he gets a little too fucked up. He looks at me. I'm like, you all right? He's like, mm-mm. I'm like, you want to go upstairs? He's, mm-hmm. Like, not saying a word. I'm like, oh, that's kind of odd. So I go to bring him up. And my other buddy, Jimmy, not that Jimmy, he's like, I'll bring him up. I'm like, all right. So I end up getting on a heater and fucking crap. So I go up like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, get up there, and he hooked the latch on the door.
Oh no.
I did that your bachelor party the first night.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. It
No.
was Valley and Mahoney couldn't get in the room. Then. It was just me. I
Smart
locked
man.
myself in the room.
Yeah.
I didn't know I did that though.
So now I'm banging on the door.
Yeah.
I'm like, Bri, wake up. I'm like calling him, like nothing. Dead asleep. Fucking not waking up for shit. Like, fuck. Thankfully, I called my other two friends, Dickie and Andrew, and fucking
Dickie's on the come line.
Dickie on the come line.
Playing craps.
And I slept on their floor for a couple hours. And I woke up at 5. I'm like, maybe I could use a hanger to break it. And I walked in at like 5:30. I started banging again. The hanger didn't work. Started banging again. And I woke up. He's like, what? And I'm like, you dick.
You fucking asshole.
So I didn't sleep a lot on this trip. Maybe like a total of 5 hours.
Jeez.
I could tell you were still reeling a little bit.
Yeah, I was hurting.
A lot of 5-hour energy.
Well, then we got home at like 8 o'clock. Then I had to wake up early. We had people over the house
Oh boy.
for Mother's Day.
Whew.
So I'm like mowing the lawn, cleaning up the backyard and shit. I'm like,
Last thing you want to be doing.
then I started drinking again. So it was like 4 days of boozing.
Okay.
My body was not used to that.
Yeah.
So
Nice little practice for Migo. Because
Yeah.
we're going to be doing a lot of that.
that's true.
For Saturday
Are
night.
you guys
Sunday
are not
night,
in the
and
same
Monday
foursome for Migo, are you?
No.
No.
Me and him. Are.
Just you two.
Them
Together.
two, AJ and Mike Kelly.
Who's in your group?
Me, my dad, and 2 others.
Is AJ usually in our group?
No, he usually plays with me. But I didn't want to. I'm not gonna knock one of you guys out.
Yeah, we either had Pied and Dolan or Pied and Tommy
Yeah, the Ruchis left me.
or Mike
Me
Kelly
and AJ
Tommy.
played 2 years ago. Me and AJ played with Craig and Frank.
Okay. Frank was on your bachelor party, right?
And then I found out that they were going by. I got the email. Well, my dad told me that they're bringing 2 others.
They just
and
bailed
they
on
just
you?
bailed. Yeah,
They brought
Well, I
two
didn't go last
new
year.
random people?
I didn't go last year.
Oh, okay.
So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But it's nice to get a phone call.
Yeah.
From him. Hey, I heard you're coming.
Heads up. Yeah.
Heads up, we're going to bring 2 other guys.
Heads up,
on
he
your
dropped you.
Oh, you're welcome for bringing you.
Well, how many years have they been going?
Decent amount now.
So
4.
they're like in there now.
He's won it like twice.
Oh, really?
Probably more than 4.
5 maybe. Frank has come 5, I think,
Yeah, Craig's first year was my first year, I think,
and that was 4 years ago.
and I went 3 times. So yeah,
And you didn't go last year, so that was 4 years ago. Yeah, so Frank's been coming for 5.
You looking to show back up and assert dominance, win another trophy?
Yeah,
possibly?
the way I played at Mohegan and Foxwoods, I'm pretty
Yeah, I
confident.
tell you what, if you shoot in the 70s, you got a shot.
Well, I'm like, if you play those courses, they're way easier than Shawnee, I think.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Shawnee's a little tough.
Shawnee's way easier.
Oh, easier.
Way easier.
All right, let's go. Bring it.
Dude, you played Foxwoods. Foxwoods is not
Yeah,
an easy
That course is hard.
Foxwoods
Yeah.
is
Any
miles
course I
harder.
can play right.
Yeah.
Miles harder than Shawnee.
I think Foxwoods is harder than Bethpage Black.
I feel like
I've
Shawnee's a
only
little bit more wide
It's
open.
it's up there. It is up there. to
Shawnee's
be honest
way
with you.
more wide
Slower.
open.
Yeah.
Foxwoods, like if you miss the fairway, you're in woods.
Yeah. Woods.
Yeah.
There's a handful of forced carries.
Well,
It's
not all of us have a problem with that, but
Yeah.
the woods are,
But also, we're going up a day early
so. What does that
to
mean?
this. So these guys have been coming to Migo for a little while now, right?
I get an extra practice round.
There's
Okay.
a
Couple extra
smaller
practice rounds.
event going on, but at another course.
Yeah, we talked about
When
that.
is me? Which weekend is it?
The second
Oh, so, I
weekend?
mean, obviously this
second
year I'm
week
not
in June.
playing. Maybe next year I can
Yeah,
play.
that's what I mean. Like, and
Next
and
year.
you don't have to let me know until almost like 2 months before.
Well, yeah, it all depends on
'Cause-
when this baby comes, and that's
Yeah.
going to dictate
Yeah.
if I'm ever able to play
Yeah.
Migo.
Yeah.
It's like born the same weekend that Migo happens every year.
Oh,
Yeah,
thankfully, Jackson was born like the weekend
yeah,
after.
yeah.
But no, dude, more the merrier, man. Like I said,
Sounds
if you were to come, yeah, it would have been easier for me to, because I probably could have
Well, you would have just
gotten
ditched your
somebody
dad.
else. Well, no, I probably would have gotten 2 other guys that are already there, that are younger.
You playing a freak off? You getting younger
Oh,
guys?
like my dad,
What?
so my dad usually plays with guys that need people. Like
Okay.
if a threesome comes up,
Gotcha.
he'll usually jump in with them because they need someone. Because I left him. I used to be in his foursome with my cousin and my uncle
Okay.
for I don't know how many years.
What?
I don't know what.
Why did you were about to laugh and it made me laugh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Didn't say anything. But anyway, all right. So what? The 4 of us would not play together, or we would?
I mean, no, we could do whatever we want.
Yeah. Why wouldn't? Right? I don't know.
Like, but you're gonna split these 2 lovebirds up.
What do you mean?
Why- The 4 of us would play together.
Oh,
Why
that's
would I
true.
split them up?
I mean, it would be Mike Kelly that would get the boot.
And AJ.
Okay, they're still together.
If they could play with the Ruchis, if they want to do it that way.
Yeah, but then what about the other 2 that are coming up?
I don't know.
Worry about that.
Yeah.
If you
We got a year.
That's my dilemma,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
We got a year.
Are
It's
we
a
going to
big
get
dilemma.
into a fight this year?
Hope not.
There's
Froggy?
usually,
Fisticuffs?
there's usually a group of troublemakers down there.
If Froggy wants to leap, see what happens.
Yeah, they I don't know, a bunch of grown men who get their jollies off looking to pick fights.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
See what happens.
Yeah, grow up, Peter Pan.
Maybe I'll just take off my shirt and embarrass them.
There you go.
These are not big people.
Yeah.
They look very stupid.
The one guy is.
They're,
They
they're-
play games with their shirts off, so I'll just take. I'm like,
Let's look around this place. Let's pick the 2 biggest people here, him and Mike
Yeah.
Kelly, and we'll try to start a fight.
Why would you do that?
It's
don't know.
just
And you're all friends, right?
Yeah.
kind of. I mean, I talked to him
kinda.
a couple times. I'm like, I don't really know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Individually, they're fun.
I think it's because they
Get a
They
little
do
intoxicated.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
then they do these shirtless games. We don't really participate.
Shirtless games.
This isn't like
What are the shirtless
1
games?
o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Left, right, center with their shirts off.
but like we
Oh,
don't
it's crazy.
participate in the weird
The shirt
shirtless
off.
games.
I know. We
kinda
just kind of keep to ourselves,
Yeah.
like drinking at a
I think
table,
that
like
maybe
whatever.
they take offense to that.
Maybe.
Like,
Okay.
we're kind of
You
like.
think you're better? You keeping your shirt on,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah,
Better
yeah.
than me?
I think they like look at us as like a clique almost.
There is a bar
Okay.
upstairs.
Look, I
Yeah.
don't want to like.
Oh, so you could go hang out
But
at
I
the
think it
bar and-
closes
But you
early.
got normal.
Yeah, it closes early. Man, I kind of want to hit up the bar this year, maybe
Yeah. Yeah.
for a little bit. At
We have to
least.
go right away, though,
Yeah.
and then come back downstairs.
So you just pay like a single price for this and everything's included, or
Not the bar.
Okay.
There's some stuff that's not.
but like dinners are
Yeah,
included?
yeah, they-
Dinner,
Everything?
breakfast,
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
you get all the
They-
food
they
taken
give
care
you-
of.
beers for the golf course.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, they keep running out of ice every year.
But you don't pay for anything while you're playing.
I mean, unless you want stuff from the car. Pro.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Did the pro?
That's cool.
I know he was like doing well in the U.S. Open qualifier. I guess he did.
Oh, I didn't even look at that.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Is it
Was
the
that
guy
him? That looked like a different guy.
It's not the guy that does like the start your engines thing.
No.
I don't think so.
No, it was.
Oh.
Maybe he.
Maybe
that
start
guy's
your
the
engines.
assistant? Like takes the picture. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, I
He's
forget
the
his
pro.
It definitely wasn't that
guy's
guy.
name. The big guy, the tall guy.
Yeah, that
yeah,
guy's
yeah,
the-
yeah.
He's the pro. Is he the head pro?
Yeah.
So maybe it's the assistant.
There,
I don't.
I know there's a younger kid there too.
It's probably him.
I remember,
But he was
a couple of years ago
doing
they were
pretty
talking
well,
about
I
him.
think, in the regional qualifier.
He can drive the. You wouldn't know, but he can drive Red 1 on the
He could
fly.
drive red one too.
It's not that big.
It's really not that
What's red
far.
one?
It's just if-
What?
Try to drive it.
What's
then.
red
I
one?
did.
it's
did
kind of
drive
like
it?
a short
I mean, I don't know if I
short par 4.
I didn't hit the green.
But,
I think
like,
I was right of it.
Oh,
It's like 290.
It's a slight dog leg. Like if you miss right, you're in the woods. You can't find your ball.
Okay.
And there's a creek in front.
Isn't it
So
like a
it's
290 carry?
No, it's not that far. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't really know. Only play this course once a year. So. But I do know
Because I'm like,
there's a tree to
I would
the
hit.
right.
I hit like a 4 on there, and I have like a 100-foot
I think it might be
shot,
I
Not
think
100.
100-yard shot.
it's like 240 to the start of the water, so it might be close to 290 carry. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I've only really tried once or twice. I usually lay up.
Word.
I mean,
though,
it's really like not worth it.
no, the risk reward is not worth it
No,
because the green's huge.
like in a scramble, yeah, but
Yeah, exactly.
that's about it.
The scramble, it's worth it, but not when you're trying to win it.
No, but we also have an opening for Jesse's golf outing in August.
Okay. Who's in that? 3 of you?
No, not this guy.
What
Me,
are you
Ripp,
laughing about?
and Mike Kelly. AJ bailed.
AJ bailed, and then
Okay.
it just was like, oh, you could play with Kennedy. I'm like,
What day is
just
it?
waiting around for you to like not play?
Is it a weekday?
No,
I presume.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday, and
I have my own foursome.
it's no, it's like the 4th Wednesday, or 3rd Wednesday, the 4th Wednesday.
Where? Stonebridge?
Fourth.
Stonebridge,
Actually,
right?
I have it down.
Yeah, Stonebridge.
Okay.
You want to talk about next? Still got a lot to talk about.
So you're in it. You have your own group though.
third
We don't have a
Wednesday.
lot of time
Yeah.
to talk.
I got asked to play, so I
Okay.
yeah, I
You
jumped
gotta
on
give
it.
the Knicks their
right,
respect
I was just
here.
asking.
No, I know, but it's opening.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Although it's
Throwing it
a
out there.
Wednesday, you have to take off.
Yeah.
But it's an all
All
day
right, do
thing.
that.
it's an all day thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to stay all day.
Yeah, no.
Just Firehouse
But-
drive us there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a bus.
Are we talking about Mako still?
No,
Oh,
Jesse's
Jeffrey's
golf
oh.
outing.
Yeah, last year was. Is it at Stonebridge again? Did you
Yeah.
just say
I've,
that?
I've never
We
played
just talked about
Stonebridge.
this.
No, this guy doesn't pay attention.
Where were you?
He just
Last
black. He just
fucking
blacked
3
out.
minutes.
I was saying we need another guy, so I asked Kopi because
Jeez.
AJ bailed.
Why did AJ bail? He just didn't
He's
want to.
going away.
He's going
Ah,
away, I think.
okay.
Yeah. He said that.
But yeah, like 7:00 tea time.
Oh wow,
Then
that's good though.
There's
um,
breakfast before.
yeah, you got breakfast before, whatever.
Shock.
But like they have
Start.
a cornhole tournament
Mhm.
after if you want to play in. Then
Mhm.
like dinner doesn't start till 8:00 at night.
Oh
So,
shit!
yeah,
Damn,
it's-
that is an all day
But
thing.
they have
raffles up the ass,
Yeah.
bro.
They have 2 tea times. It's like,
Yeah.
They actually have 2 courses. They have people playing in Windwatch too.
Oh wow.
Then they all come and meet up.
Shit.
Come together. But there's a huge 50-50 that they do.
Yeah, a shit ton of raffles.
There's a
That's cool.
shit ton of I'm talking like over 100
And-
100 prizes.
The only time I ever won, I guess I put in the wrong basket
Yeah.
because I want like
And you're like,
You want something you didn't want?
yeah, it was like a fishing trip. I'm like,
Wait. Did you use that
Oh,
fishing
no.
trip?
I don't even know where it is. It's probably not good. I don't know.
Great.
Captree. I'm like,
Yeah, they got a lot of good stuff
they
too.
call my number. I'm like, yes.
I forgot
I'm like,
you won
I
that.
didn't put in.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Usually highly inebriated by then. Came and see
Oh
the
yeah.
board.
Well, I'm like,
You like doing this? Yeah.
one year I put the wrong tickets in the wrong thing. I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta get them out. Now I gotta be the guy reaching in the bag.
Is this one mine?
Well, it's the wrong color,
Brought
so
all
it's
the bar.
easy to find.
Yeah.
It was like the big prize.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
big
oh,
prize
Look at
thing.
that.
yeah.
Getting bigger every year, man.
All right, you want to talk
That's
about
good.
your Knicks?
Cool. That's
I guess
good
the Knicks are doing pretty well, so you want to talk about them. I know you
Yeah,
get all antsy in your
The next
pants.
baby.
Well, we've been talking about golf outings for like.
Go New York. Go New York. Go.
Yeah. What can I say?
I mean, if
for-
we
except
were
for
talking
last
about,
night.
if we were talking about your arena football tryout, you'd be like, "Oh, keep going.
Yeah.
Let's keep
Yeah.
talking about that."
This is not
Well,
a topic I like. What were we talking about? What was
can
that?
We, Can we talk about the Knicks now? You guys
Talk
are
about
talking
my
too
stuff.
Dude, he
much.
checked out for
Me.
3 minutes.
I
Didn't even
know.
know we were talking about before.
I got fucking bored talking about Stonebridge, like talking about the Ruchis. Nobody even knows who the hell the Ruchis are. Listen to
Nobody knows who you are either.
people know Jalen Brunson. You know,
They do.
the
All
Knicks.
right, let's go.
So how
Have
the
at
Knicks
it.
doing? They
Open
fucking
mic.
got destroyed last. The one game
That
I
was
actually
terrible. I know.
one game I actually watched. They
Yeah.
fucking get destroyed.
Woof.
You know what?
Is it my
It's not-
fault?
Nobody's perfect.
Yes.
Okay, it's Game 6. All right, you know, everybody thought they were going to get swept by the Celtics.
Yep.
They won the first 2 games, and last night's game, I think it was pretty evident that the refs have the NBA has some
Ties
an
to
investment
put the
to the
Celtics
outcome of this game.
Yeah,
They want Game 6 to go
100%.
to MSG. It's going to generate a lot of revenue for them. It's like
It-
$50,000 for courtside.
There was
seats.
like a lot of weird stuff going on. I'm like, Hart's face got ripped open, and
Then no call.
then they tried to grab his dick.
a couple
Yeah.
of times.
A lot of dick
And
grabbing.
I
Gushing blood out of his face and no call.
I mean, it was natural play. It's not like the guy tried to bomb and he
Doesn't matter.
just lifted his arms straight up.
it was weird because the first half I thought was called pretty. Not even just saying this, it was called pretty, fairly, and it was a tie game. And then Jalen Brunson, this guy who averages less than 2 fouls a game for his career, gets 5 fouls in like a 9-minute span in the third quarter. He's fouled out by the fourth quarter. It was a little weird. And there's kind of like almost a brilliance to the way the refs did it, where they would call fouls that, like, upon review, if they get challenged or whatever,
You could say this
you
little
can still
thing.
say it's a
Yeah.
foul.
Yeah.
But you can't really, like, nobody calls a
When it
foul
goes
like
the
that
other way.
unless they're actually looking for the foul.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of weird. I understand that there's like a little bit of a variation between how games are called, from different referees. Kind of like in baseball, not every umpire has the same strike zone or whatever. But you can't go from the series against the Pistons, where they're pretty much playing prison rules, letting everything go, to now, it suits what the NBA wants to extend the series, and they're going to call a game tighter. Like, it's like playing 2 different games. Almost.
Yeah, they don't want sweeps.
And I'll admit, maybe the first 2 games, the Knicks got more calls because the Celtics were expected to run away with it, and maybe they wanted to give the Knicks a little bit better of a chance at the start to, I guess, have a better chance of extending the series. Maybe that's the case, but I don't know. In any case, they wouldn't have won last night. They got outplayed. I think they got a little emotional, frustrated, probably from the foul calls. They got to win tomorrow night at the Garden, I think. Otherwise, it's going to get, all the pressure's kind of
It'd
on
be a
them
little
right now anyway.
dicey.
But
You confident?
I'm confident. They should definitely win one out of the next 2. Jason Tatum's hurt, obviously, which is unfortunate for them. It just sucks to see, you don't want something like that to be the deciding factor of a series. But nobody gave the Knicks a shot, and they were up 3-1 basically at the time that happened. So they just got to kind of come out and play hard, and hopefully they will have a rematch with the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Last year versus the Pacers in this round of the playoffs, they started off 2-0 and then ended up losing in 7 games to the Pacers. And obviously, the Knicks and the Pacers have a lot of history. But we'll see what happens. They've got to, I don't understand. I was talking about it with you. I know you don't like basketball, but it's the playoffs.
What were we just talking
Playoffs.
about? What were we talking
I
about?
forgot. I don't know.
Me and you will talk
I'm just
about it
kidding.
because I know that you
Yes,
like
I do.
basketball.
I watched
Um,
every game, so.
We were just talking about it. It seems like the Knicks have to work so hard to get an open look every possession.
Yeah.
And the
And then-
Celtics just get a wide open 3 every single
Damn
possession.
fly.
You know what it is?
I don't know how.
They're good
Flying
at
around.
switching.
Go back
The
home.
Knicks only use Brunson to switch,
It's just
where they all switch
Could
And
you just
with each other.
every single person on the Celtics.
They all switch with each other.
Well, you guys
open one of
shut
your
the hell up.
open one of your pants legs, let that fly back?
Every single
What?
every single person on the Celtics,
Damn fly.
when left wide open, they're going to make the 3 more often than not.
Yeah.
Every single
Yeah.
guy on the team who
You know,
played,
they got to stop leaving wide open.
I
That guy,
can't believe that they're even up in the series based on
Yeah.
it seems like every time. But they can't just expect the Celtics to have 2 historically bad shooting games like they did the first 2
Mhm.
games. They've got to actually play defense.
now, I actually thought they played better without Tatum.
I
be
mean,
honest.
it looked more fluid. Yeah.
Which,
Um,
because it threw the Knicks off completely.
But I mean, fucking Derek White. Like,
Are you done? I'm done with Towns. Oh my god!
why?
If you actually physically watch him, just him,
Yeah.
and maybe not so much in the first half, but more the second half, he is just flailing, sloppy.
He doesn't.
He's
get any fucking
slow.
calls either, though. You know,
Like it just he doesn't look like the guy I thought we were getting.
Well, the thing with him is that such a big part of his game is being able to spread the floor, and he's not even shooting threes. Like,
Yeah,
he's
you're
made
right.
2 threes
because
like,
we
this-
did bring him
pretty
here
much
to
this whole series.
for a big guy to shoot the ball, and he's not shooting.
Um,
He shot a lot in the season during the season. I thought.
it's just a series. I don't know. They're just closing out on him, I guess. I don't. But Mitchell Robinson's been great.
Oh, he's been fantastic.
They just got to come to play tomorrow, and that's it.
How about Celtics were trying to come up with a scheme to foul him.
He was making free throws last.
He was making free throws last night. So
You guys have
hopefully,
nothing to contribute. To this
hopefully that happens
conversation?
next
Huh?
game.
You don't have.
I don't
anything
even
to
know what we're
contribute?
talking about.
I don't know. You want to talk about how the Mets have the best ERA in the Major League
Care
Baseball?
about that. It's May.
That's right. We didn't talk about any of that.
It was. It's
Yanks.
all I heard
Yanks,
before
Mets.
the season was, "Oh, how's their pitching? How's their pitching? Better than anybody else's." As it turns out,
Yanks, Mets.
it's only May, but still
May.
having the best ERA for a
Only
team
May.
that
That's pretty good.
have a shitty
I think
pitching staff. Fuck all you.
Gonna let the
I
rest of the
think-
season play out.
Fuck.
it's
y'all.
a lose-lose for the Mets
Why is it lose-lose?
because what you just said. You know they
So
have
distracting.
this great pitching staff. Their offense is doing pretty well,
They don't even have Manaea.
right? So say they do take 2 of the 3 out of the out of the series. Great.
Being in-
Your stats show that. Where if you lose,
I don't even know what the hell you're talking.
if you lose the series, or if you get swept, or if you lose 2 out of the
Are
3
you talking about
games,
this series?
the Mets versus the Yankees.
Who gives a shit? So serious in the first couple months of the season. Who cares what happens?
Dude, this is the first game. What do you mean?
You know,
This is
it's
the
gonna happen. Soto's
this
gonna
is
get
Soto Gate.
booed, and he's gonna hit like 4 home runs
Oh,
in 3 fucking
See?
games.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit? It's not the playoffs. It doesn't
Playoffs?
You know, the Yankees.
You
could-
gave a shit before the season started.
I don't. You keep saying that, dude. The Mets could get swept this year.
Rewind the tape.
I mean, I
I know.
know.
My goodness.
The only thing that matters is whenever we do the 999 challenge.
Yeah,
That's it.
that is most important.
So,
You know what we
which
should do?
Ducks game are we doing it at?
I was gonna
Is the
say, we should-
question.
You know what we should do?
Let's do it there.
We should do it like at someone's house.
Oh,
What?
that'd be a lot cheaper.
It would be, and we'd be able to like monitor it.
This is.
What do you mean? You can monitor at the game
It's
too.
a terrible idea.
Bro, it's fucking
Now I have to cook the hot dogs instead
fucking.
of just
I'm not
buying
spending
them.
$600 on to do the 999.
Well, we know that, but
Well-
$600.
Yeah,
It's not going to
by
cost
each
that much.
beer, each fucking hot dog, the tickets.
It's about the atmosphere and the
It's gonna
environment.
cost fucking a fortune to do this thing.
I think you'd be much more likely to do it there than actually here.
Who the fuck is gonna watch 4 losers on their
Yeah.
couch eating hot dogs?
Well, no one is.
Oh,
Oh, we were gonna film this?
No.
yeah, isn't that
what?
the whole point of it?
No, we were just going to do it.
Yeah, I didn't
talk
think we were
about
gonna
it.
film it.
Oh, well, whatever. We can do whatever we want.
There you go.
In the
He's on.
backyard.
He's on board.
This was going to be content.
We do it on the golf
That'd be
course.
hard to do.
That seems
What?
like a tall ask.
Dude, that 9
on
hole
the
challenge,
Course.
9 hot dogs.
9 beers and 9 hot
I
dogs.
don't think it's possible to both.
Hmm.
Oh, you can. What's that? Throw it up
It's
on
much
a, on
more
a,
likely
on
to
a
do
backswing.
it 9 innings. Yeah.
You do 9 hot dogs on a golf course.
I could do that. No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like over 18 holes
No, 9.
9 holes.
plus 9 beers.
I don't
No.
know about the 9 beers
I
playing
know.
golf. No.
I'm telling you, that's the whole point of it, though.
Well, yeah.
You guys are killing me though because I'm like, we got to do it on a
Probably-
weekend.
Yeah.
I'm working weekends.
Well, sorry.
That's true.
Fucking guys.
This fly is really.
We're the ones with the normal schedules. Like, you're the one with the abnormal schedule. And it's our fault.
Fucking fly.
Yeah. Get this thing out of here.
Are you gonna take the fly back with you when you leave?
I never, dude.
It showed up when you
Fly.
showed
It
up.
came out of your pants.
It definitely did not. Shut up. My God. Came out of your basement. Bring it back home
My basement.
or your
Hell.
garage.
Yeah. No, it was definitely in your pants.
Definitely my pants. Oh, Jesus.
That fly.
All right, we got to
it's
figure out
gross.
a date for Encore's challenge. Figure out a challenge. hot dogs.
Get it.
Dude, we could do what the seen on the memes. We just fill like a thermos full of dogs
Yeah.
and like water
There you go.
and pop them out. when we
That's
need 'em.
easy.
Yeah. We don't even
Or just
have to
wrap them up in tinfoil.
Sure, just
Oh,
wrap them
fuck
up.
it.
I'll have a cold dog. I don't care.
I
Yeah.
don't care either.
Grill a couple dogs.
And you got to take every shot with a hot dog
Do
in your
not
mouth.
do that, dude. You're gonna
No, stop. No,
you're gonna smash
dude,
something.
no. Oh yeah, I have a baby sleeping. Let me smack the ceiling.
Forget even the baby sleeping. He's gonna break a
I know,
tile.
it's gonna break the light. Fucking.
Come crashing down.
I already had my living room ceiling collapse.
X-Golf all over again.
What are you gonna do about the fly?
I'll figure it out.
He'll whack it.
Flies die in like a day anyway.
Yeah. Open that window, let it out.
Yeah, it's true.
Or another one will come in.
Right.
When do you guys want to talk about Pete Rose?
Oh yeah, Petey.
And then he's got
He's
to do
in.
Would You Rather, and we're gonna put a bow on this.
Oh yeah,
Pete
good.
Rose
I
dead.
heard so.
Now they're gonna let him in.
Well, at least he's in, but
And Shoeless Joe.
he should
Well,
have
they're
been in
not
before.
letting him in. They're just gonna. They'll be up for
Yeah.
election. I,
mean,
guess.
Yeah.
Most of this shit was in the Hall of Fame anyway. Like they would show
Yeah.
videos on him. Like stupid.
Shoeless
It is-
Joe.
It is stupid. What was the vendetta against him that they wouldn't give him a shot?
You know,
Wasn't he lobbying hard for many years?
yeah, but also there's a lot of things that came out. Like he wasn't really a great guy. I don't think there's a lot of things that came out against him, and he just I don't know if he necessarily helped his cause.
Yeah,
So
whatever.
I mean,
was a good
he did
baseball
bet on baseball. Like that's a
But he didn't bet in
really-
the games he played in, right?
well, you know, that's what he says.
Oh.
We don't know. He does. He did swear that, sure, but
They could find out that he bet on games, but they can't find out which games he bet on.
well, it's not like they had DraftKings back then.
Yeah, maybe he got caught betting on games, and that was it. I'm like, when he
Well,
put
he
a
said
bet in,
he would bet on himself.
that's what I heard
He
too. I
certainly
thought he
didn't bet
bet like
against himself. He fucking
He didn't bet against
4,300
himself. He
hits.
wasn't throwing games. He bet on himself.
that's what I thought he did.
I don't know.
Who knows? But he's in.
Wasn't he? So wait, he didn't bet as a manager.
Oh, that's actually
I
a good
think
point.
that's what I mean. Like I think
Did he? I thought it was. I
I don't know.
I thought
because if you
was-
bet while you're the manager, then it's really like
So
oh, you can you're affecting the
Yeah.
potentially affecting the outcome of the
Well,
game.
I think he was doing it.
but I think he would bet on them to win.
What was his
Yeah.
managerial
I
record?
don't know.
I don't know.
So, do you think this opens the door for guys like the steroid guys to get in?
Well, I think that's
When
different.
they die,
Like yeah, when they die, yeah, maybe.
it's the only door opening.
Yeah, that's the, that.
I don't-
yeah,
why do
it's
these
not like
people
something
have to die
crazy
to get
like,
in, just so they don't enjoy the
the-
satisfaction.
Yeah, that's
absolutely,
the
that's
punishment.
the punishment is you don't get to get in while you're alive.
It's really dumb.
That's bad.
They're going to wait
punishment.
for that
Yeah.
whole
It's a shitty
generation to
punishment.
die off before they. Everybody was on steroids except for like a handful of people.
I don't know.
Bring back steroids.
Derek Jeter
You know?
wasn't.
Derek Jeter was not on steroids.
I don't care about Derek Jeter. Little bitch.
He said everybody.
Ken Griffey was on.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ken Griffey's like the only one.
He needed him to get better, to heal.
Imagine if he stayed healthy for his career. We've talked about
He'd
this.
be the greatest of all time.
He would. Did I get it?
No.
But stop, because you almost punched my fucking TV.
Oh my god!
You're flailing
Oh
arms.
my god!
It's that athleticism.
I have great
just
depth
rearing
perception.
its ugly head right now.
He was so confident that he was going to open his
It was
hand,
in my
and
hand. It was in
there.
my hand. I don't even have that flexibility to go that far
Hard
back.
Ah, he's pissed.
All right, Charlie Hustle. He's in the Hall of Fame.
All right,
All
what do you got? Would you
right.
rather?
Would you rather?
All right, Riff, I need you to not be so
Would you
technical with
rather?
this. All right, do that again. Sorry.
Would you rather?
There we go. All right, would you rather?
Don't be technical. What does that mean? That means this is going to suck.
It might.
what's gonna-
It might, but it depends on how you think about it. Drink a small swimming pool of tequila or drink an in-ground pool of beer.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
How small is the small
Hold on a
swimming
second.
Like a swimming
Like a
pool.
kiddie pool?
Like a
Before
kiddie
we
pool.
started,
Yes.
we said, "Does anybody have a would you rather or anything?"
Yes.
To close
So
the podcast
I got
with?
one.
And he's like, "Oh, what was it? Oh, it was a good. You had
It
to
is a good
stop
one.
and think about it." He's
It is a
like,
good one. So sit the fuck back.
Do I want to be
So shut up and
landfill
let them talk then.
from-
How about that?
Beer Fest?
Have at it.
Sit the fuck
Drink
back
the
and don't
vat of
answer
beer.
it. How about that?
Have at it, but don't
Alright.
get too.
I get it. You don't drink.
Don't get too technical.
Yeah, because you're the guy. Who? How big is it? How big is the in-ground
Technically, you would
pool?
die from either one of these. So
Well, you have like 10 years to
What
do
is
it.
it?
10 years
Yeah,
to do it.
whatever.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
kiddie
yeah.
full of
I'd rather drink the
tequila?
beer. Tequila's disgusting.
No, tequila's gonna last though.
Yeah, true.
Beer's
Beer's
not
gonna
gonna
like.
last.
Yeah, that's true.
What is it? A kiddie pool of tequila or a canyon of beer?
Yeah. So
A-
you
a
need
in-ground
have
pool.
time to do it.
No, I would take the kiddie pool. Tequila.
That's rough because you can only do so much of that.
That doesn't make.
Yeah, but I can give
the
that
beer
out
is gonna
shots
go
at
bad.
parties. It's not gonna go
Yeah.
bad.
True.
Oh.
I would do the beer.
In-ground pool. That's a lot of beer, dude.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Do you have? Are you
13,000
like in
gallons
prison
of-
or something until you finish? Or you could do it over.
No, this isn't the
course of
Rubik's Cube
25
question.
years. If there's,
You said you had 10
get
years.
$100 million to do it.
In
I don't
how
know.
much time?
I would still
Like
when you finish.
Like I'll say 1 year.
1
Oh,
year.
a year?
Oh, the beer's going bad. Yeah.
I think you're
Beer's
gonna
going
die
bad.
probably if you do either of those in a year.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I say the beer doesn't go dead. Doesn't.
There was no better. Would you rather?
Where did you find this?
I thought.
Did you find
about
this
to
on
say the
the
day.
on the Booze Hound Reddit page?
Yeah.
or whatever?
We gotta wrap this up. Follow the Instagram. Follow the TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube. Till next time. Carry on.